Hey guys, it's Lenore Bowles here, and this is... Hey guys, I'm Lenore Bowles, and this is Life After Heartbreak, and I am talking today about starting over. So, I saw something on Facebook, and it says, I want to speak to the 25 to 28-year-olds. Breathe, please, and stop being scared to start over. Regroup, let go of anything draining you. And I love that. However, one small change, there's no age limit to this. You can start over at any age. I am 32 now, and I was 31. I just turned 31 when I broke up with my ex, and I was terrified because how am I going to survive on one income? I'm going to be single. I'm going to be single forever. I'm never having kids. I really want children. I've never been married, and I really want to be married. Like, I'm pointless. I'm useless. Those were thoughts running through my head, and that's all BS. All of that is lies. I saw another video once that said, I'm not going to date a girl who's over 30 with no children. And I was like, well, you're a no. Not that this is a celebrity, so not that I would ever have a chance with this person, but that's how some people think, and that's crazy. Like, you're not damaged goods. You are golden. You are beautiful and amazing, and you can start over. And usually that starting over is a rebirth and an opportunity to do things the right way and to focus on you and to heal yourself before you move into something else where now you have to consider the feelings of someone else. So for me in the past, what I had done was I ignored what I wanted, and I focused pretty much solely on what my ex wanted. And that backfired, obviously. I became a different person. I didn't like who I'd become, and it was hard. I was broken, and I was changed, and I was different, and I had to figure out all these things for myself. And it was scary, but I did it. I'm living proof that you can be 32 years old, living on your own, single with your 2 dogs. They're sleeping somewhere. With your 2 dogs, and loving life, and pursuing your dreams, and killing goals, and just like killing this thing called life. It's dope. Like, you don't have to focus on what other people think. And you're not damaged goods. You're amazing. And I think sometimes we forget that because there's so much pressure. Social media, and I always laugh because I say social media is the devil because sometimes it is. There's so many great things on social media, but you have to find those things that are positive because there's so much negative. There's so much nasty, and there's so much hate, and there's so much like just stuff that just make you feel gross online. But there's also things that make you feel empowered and beautiful and amazing. And I have decided to put more of that out into the world and encourage and empower and like really help as many women kill this thing that we call life, because I felt icky and I felt gross and I felt worthless, and I didn't think that there was another, like I couldn't see to what the other side was, and I couldn't focus on what made me powerful and made me amazing. And I'm not gonna lie, my husband, wherever he is out there, I'm dope. Like, I'm pretty badass and I'm amazing, and I know you are too because I pray for you every day. And like, that's the new outcome, like that's a new perspective that I have, and that's different. Like, that mindset has shifted, that has changed. And once I decided, like, I don't give a damn what anyone else says, I'm not damaged goods, I'm not broken, I can be amazing, and I can regroup, and I can let go of the pain and the hurt, and I can focus on myself and be selfish in this moment. Because once I start considering someone else, it's just gonna make me that much better. that is a huge shift. And once you have that shift, you're going to feel amazing. You're going to feel so empowered, and you're going to know that you are it. Like, it. I have cousins and I have a sister, and I won't say names because, you know, I'm not going to blast them, but I so much want for them to never have to feel like they're less than, or they have to sacrifice their wants and their needs and their desires because the man that they're with demands something else. It should be mutual. It should be mutually beneficial, and you both should be winning. And if you're sacrificing who you are for the sake of someone else, that's not healthy. Now, it's give and take, so you will sacrifice in some places, but if you are completely shut down, or you're told no, or your opinions don't matter, and like, that's not healthy. Both of you should be considered, your feelings should be taken into account, and you guys need to come to a consensus together because it's a relationship. And that was not my experience for a lot of things. And in the things that my opinion did matter, I had to do by myself. I had to figure a lot of this stuff out alone, and I was in a relationship. And for me, that didn't sit right. And that kind of hardens your heart a little bit. And I don't want a hard heart. And like, I'm glad I don't have one now, because I know what I want and I know who I am. But that took time, because I thought all of those things that they say about women over 30 who haven't been married or don't have children. You are not broken. You are not damaged. You are amazing. You are beautiful. And you can live the life that you have always dreamed of. You just have to work towards it. You have to focus on you. And you have to focus on healing yourself and really understanding who you are and what you want, what you desire out of life. And once you start figuring those things out, the rest of this stuff starts falling into place. And I don't want it to sound like it's a domino effect, because things happen, and I understand that. But the rest of it, once you know who you are, the rest of it is much more simple, because you don't have to worry about how is this going. Like, once you know who you are at the core of you, when something violates that, or something just doesn't sit right, you quickly can turn away from that and go on your path. You don't entertain F-boys. You don't entertain red flags. You don't ignore red flags. You don't do any of that stuff. And you start living a happier existence. And you figure out what you want out of life, and you live your purpose, and you start that business you always wanted to start, or you write that book you've always wanted to write, or you start your foundation that you've always wanted to start. And all of the things that seemed impossible are now possible, because you understand who you are and what you want out of life. So today, I just want to encourage you to focus on you. You are not damaged goods, and you are amazing, and you can achieve all of the things you want out of life. I'm living proof that women over 30 are not damaged goods. I don't care. People will tell you, and they will try to convince you that something is wrong with you because you are over 30 and you've never been married and you don't have children. And that pressure sometimes comes from family. And that's unfortunate, but you have to figure out who you are. Because now when people say, why aren't you married? I'm like, because God doesn't want me to be married. Like, what you mean? Why am I not married? Why don't you have kids? And I'm like, because I'm not married. I don't understand the question. Why are you in my business? Like, my body is my body, and I do what I want with it, and I'm going to need you to back up. And I'm real quick to say, what bill would you like to pay today for me to care about what your opinion? So don't focus on what other people think. Focus on you. Work on what you need to work on to be the best version of yourself, and start pursuing those things that you've truly always wanted. If you want to be a chef, go be a chef. Get in culinary school. Figure it out. Go start that bakery. Go start your restaurant. And do all of the things that you've always wanted to do, because you're not damaged goods. Regroup, figure out who you are, and then start pushing forward. So I will leave it there. As always, please share this video, because you never know who needs the message and who it's going to impact. Also, like and subscribe, because I want to get the subscriber count up. You'll get notifications for new videos and all that jazz. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.